Emperor Palpatine stood in front of Sev's droid, with a bodyguard surrounding him. "Take it apart. Get me its information," Palpatine hissed. "Yes, sir. Right away, sir." The droid would be scrapped and dismantled to try and recover possible locations of Delta Squad members. Over on Naboo, Rico and Sev landed their stolen Imperial shuttle. They were greeted by Flashpoint once they got out of the shuttle. Are you Sev from Delta Squad?" Flashpoint asked nervously. "I am indeed." "My goodness, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've always followed your career with great admiration. It's truly an honor to meet you," Flashpoint exclaimed excitedly. "Oh, and hi, Rico." "Glad to see you haven't changed, Flashpoint. You're looking good. Glad you've recovered here on Naboo." "Thank you, sir. It's been nice to get a break from the action here, but I'm getting antsy. I want to get back into it." "Well, we're gonna get you back into it soon. We want you to go to the Rebel Alliance and speak to Bail Organa. We need you to bring the 327th Star Corps with you, and get them to prepare an army as well. Keep them mobile and panning around that part of the galaxy. There is possibly a Delta Squad member out there about to be outed by the Empire. If he surfaces, be ready to get there and defend him." "Yes, sir. I will get to it right away." "Very good, Flashpoint. Stay safe." "Oh, and sir, thank you for killing Dooku's son for me." "Don't thank me, Flashpoint. Thank Flak." Rico and Sev then went to Racket. As Rico's trusted number 2, he often went to him for advice on situations. "Racket, I trust you got the preliminary briefing on the situation that we sent forward?" "Yes, sir. So Sev, you don't recall any of Delta Squad's locations that were inside that droid?" "No, I'm afraid not. I wiped my memory so that if I were captured I couldn't spill anything. In fact, I don't even know if it's just Delta Squad that's on that list. There could be more." "I see. Well, I would suggest you go and talk to Mace Windu. Perhaps he can see something." "Smart idea. I believe he is training a youngling on Shola right now. Let's go there. Racket, continue to patrol the perimeter between our lands and the Empire's." Sev and Rico went to Shola and found Windu deep in thought. "Mace, it's been a while. Last time we talked was the board meeting months ago." "Yes, Rico. But I have been watching your progress. Trust me, if I had something to say about the way things had been going, I would have found you." "Thanks, Mace. And I believe you know Sev." "Yes. How are you, soldier? We've met a few times, if I recall." "Indeed. I'm well, Master Windu." "So, I sense that you came to me for information about the location of Delta Squad. I have meditated on this all throughout the morning. I cannot tell you what the droid knows, but I had a premonition that Commander Cody was moving a large assault force to Paulus. I believe you will find one of your men there." "Thank you, Mace. Sev, let's get going to Paulus. Hopefully we're not too late." Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and I am back with another episode of Rico's Brigade. Now today, the race for Delta Squad is on. Both the Imperials and Rico's Brigade have discovered that Scorch is living on this planet here. He was just sort of chilling in this little village. Scraps of the Clone Wars is still present all around him. He repaired a few of the turrets just in case like an enemy came, that sort of a thing. But essentially he's here alone, and on his radar comes the Imperials, and all of a sudden Scorch is in his happy little existence and goes, "Oh man, this is gonna suck. I have to take on hundreds of Imperials." And being the first Delta Squad member that is found, he's got a lot to live up to here. Well, besides Sev, of course. So he prepares his defenses, one-man army here. We've seen Commando Gregor do it before. He's prepared for that. But lucky for him, Sev and Rico show up with Rico's brigade and Rico's personal army. And so I'm going to be controlling them. Luckily, they showed up before the Imperials did, so they're going to be able to race to these defenses a little bit sooner than the Imperials. The Imperials are still going to get all these defenses, though, so it'll be a little bit even. But Commander Cody is leading the assault for the Imperials. He's been tasked with hunting down all members of Delta Squad and eliminating them. He has a plethora of troops with which to do this. It's going to be a pretty spicy battle, if I do say so myself. Oh, I forgot to add the ATSTs. Okay, I'm going to give them 2 ATSTs because I gave Rico's Brigade these bad Larrys, the 2 turrets. So that's what we're going to do to even it out a little bit. So yeah, without further ado, I'll be right back. I'll add those ATSTs in and we can get right on into this battle. Alright, so I actually gave them 3 ATSTs because I forgot how just terrible ATSTs are. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and press start here. And the Imperials should be marching forward, and yes, they are. Okay, we really have to get these guys cruising here. I doubt we're going to be able to set everyone up before the Imperials get here, but I want to get the majority of the army deployed as far out as we can. My goal is to get that turret, because that would be a major, major help for us. ATST already tripping and going down. That's what I'm talking about, how terrible ATSTs are. The other two are still alive, though, so the Imperials have still got something. Imperial infantry is starting to catch up, though, and they are now engaging with the first of Rico's brigade. That ATST blowing sky high, actually taking out a few Imperials with them, but now the Imperials are fully engaged with Rico's brigade, and we're taking a few losses here, but we're taking out some Imperials. The Imperials are taking cover behind some crates as well. I think we should send a flanking unit over this way. That sounds like a big gun. What is that? That is an ATST. Okay, you know, it's time to get some guys in these AV cannons. Get in there, lads. Alright, we'll get Scorch up there. Sev and Rico, you guys should probably get in on this too. We'll get them onto the front lines. ATST has been knocked out. Very, very good. Alright, we got flankers over here. Let's get some more going, because I'd like to see that in action if we can. More of our guys are going down. We really need to get the rest of these troopers up here before things get a little bit too catastrophic. Let's get someone into this HE turret here, and that's going to be huge. As soon as we can control that. Alright, we're going to lob a... Oh, man, it's got to reload. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. Oh, the guy died out of it already. Okay. Come on, guys. Get in there. Reload it. Once you do that, we'll be all set. Okay, this thing is just, it's not going to happen. Every time we try and put a guy in there, they die immediately. We need reinforcements up here. Rico's brigade is going down heavily, heavily, heavily. I think we got to go in slow-mo for a second here, guys. I'm not getting these dudes out here fast enough. Another ATST explodes. That is huge for Rico's brigade. That's the final one. Our troopers must have taken it out. Maybe even the AV cannon got it. Alright, let's get soldiers on that rock wall. That's a very good position. I should have been putting people there from the very start. The flank is still doing okay. I don't think I need to reinforce that area too much. Let's get some guys behind the buildings too, because that is sort of a final stand position if it does come to that. There's just not a ton of space. So let's get some guys on that right flank over there. Make sure the river side is protected. You know, honestly, just more guys on the rocks, I think, would help. And then this last 5 dudes can go chill in the back here. Oh my god, look at this. There was a massacre here. One of the ATSTs must have just blown up a bunch of our troops sky high. Alright, let's check out what's going on. Scorch is still alive. Scorch, you got any kills, my man? Let's check it out. Scorch has 2 kills. Nice, nice. You better take out your sniper, dude. Oh, and yeah, Sev and Rico, let's get them at least involved in the mix here. I'd like to see them attempt to get some kills. Do a little action here. All right, Rico's brigade is now fully engaged with the enemy. We see more troopers are going down, but we're doing a great job here, I think, of eliminating a lot of the enemies. But by golly, there is a lot of them still alive, and they have very nice cover. The AV cannon exploding every so often. That really didn't get any kills because they hit the cover, but that's okay. As long as we're continuing to get that fire out there, I am quite content. A few stragglers way back here. Looks like part of this barn was blown open. I'm looking for where Cody's at, so I'm kind of intrigued as to what he might be doing during this battle. I gave him a little bit more health than the average stormtrooper, so he could live a little bit longer. Give him a little bit of plot armor. I did the same for Scorch and Rico and Sev, of course. Gotta be courteous to all. Man, I wish there was just like a Control F function so I could just find the boys. But there is not, sadly. Well, that's a cool screenshot. I like that. Beautiful colors. I love the detail on this armor that these guys have. Just beautiful. Just really, really beautiful. Stormtroopers are laying down a lot of fire onto us. Our troopers are definitely suffering because of it, but actually, a lot of them are suppressed right now, but we're definitely holding our own here. I think we might be able to actually hold out during this, or if we can't even hold out, we might be able to pull a retreat. And we'll definitely get everyone off the planet, I think, if we did need to pull a retreat. This AV cannon is an absolute lifesaver here, really allowing us to eliminate a lot of the enemy. But there still remains more of them. They're not really assaulting too much, which is good. They're sort of chilling back here for the most part. Still more explosions going off, but it's not really actually hitting anyone important. There's Commander Cody, the man himself, firing away the one blue laser amongst the E11 fire. Let's check out our flankers over here. Do we need to retreat these guys, or are they good? They've taken a few losses. These guys more so, actually. Let's actually swap these guys over here. Get some more troopers this way. Maybe reorganize these lads a little bit. Get them behind some of those stumps. And then some of these troopers here, they're just kind of stacked on top of each other. Let's push them up. Bit of a risky move pushing our troops up here, but I think if we did so and we could pull it off, we'd actually end up with a better position than we're in now, because these frontal defenses just have such a good angle of fire on the enemy. So if you can get more troopers up, that'd be very, very good. So we're racing a few up now, seeing how that will go. Let's bump it up a speed here. We really are starting to dwindle these stormtrooper numbers here. I don't think the Imperials expected really any resistance in this battle. I think they expected maybe the clone commandos to do a little something, you know, Scorch being here, but I don't think they expected Rico's brigade to really show up in force like they did. So that's what's sort of leading to this massacre of Imperial forces. I guarantee the next one, though, the next Delta Squad member to be found by the Imperials, he might be a little bit more tough to get a hold of for Rico's brigade. I have a feeling there'll be more security around the Imperial forces there, because they'll be much more ready for this. Yeah, they're really getting beat back now. Even Cody has retreated a little bit from his men. There's maybe about 10 or so Imperials left. I would say Cody just sort of calls a retreat here, and they try and get away. Rico's brigade's still firing after them, hoping to get a few of these guys killed before they get away. They do manage to cop one kill right there. The others, though, I think are going to manage to beat it out of here. There's a little bunker here. I wonder if maybe some civilians are hiding in there, you know, away from the fighting. Alright, and Rico's brigade's going to let him get away. No point in chasing these clowns. Let's go ahead and see how everyone did. The AV cannon got about 30 kills. That's not bad. Not spectacular either for a high caliber cannon like that. You know, normally you expect to see against a force like this maybe like 60, 70 kills, considering there was like hundreds of them. But you know, 30's respectable. It's not amazing. Sev got a kill. Scorch got 6. Rico got 2. Not bad, guys. This guy got 2 kills. This guy got 3. This guy got none. This guy got 1. This guy got 4. This guy got 2. Just giving you some random stats here. That guy got none. 2. 7. That's a good number. All right. Well, now the Cody and the rest of the Imperials are going to take off to fight another day, so that they can perhaps capture a Delta Squad member of their own. We don't particularly know, but we shall see. We shall see what happens in the future. So they're going to get away. I imagine Rico, Sev, and Scorch are going to rejoice at their reunion with each other. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. Please follow me on Discord, Overtone, Instagram, Twitter, all those fun things. Links to those are in the description. And I will see you all later. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.